Hey everybody, it's POA's Jester, casting another game from POA's Cain in what I believe to be a silver ladder match against Dilator, responding as the red Terran in the east. To your west is none other than Cain himself. Cain's been playing really well. He's been improving every game, so this should be an interesting matchup. It is silver, but silver could be interesting too. Don't need none of that gold shit around here. Or plat. But we'll see. I think things are a little laggy, probably because I have like 20 million other programs running in the background. Both players look like they're walling off. Cain with really early scouting. Cain's gonna just go ahead and hit all four corners until he finds what he's looking for. Hopefully Cain will pick up his probe before he starts heading over to his next waypoint. Barracks opening up with a gateway, going for that early gas. Well, I guess that's not early for Terran. Scouts it. Does he pick it up? Does he pick it up? No. I think he just completely walks off the base, which is a real shame. Would have liked it. So he kept that probe in there. He's still not picking up, so I'm not quite sure what his intention's at. Got the gas. Gateway's finished. There we go. There's that cybernetic core. Cain used to open up with the two gateways, but the problem with that was he just wasn't laying on any early pressure, so there was no reason to get that second gateway. Throwing down another pylon. Now, what worries me here is that he stopped making harvesters. Let's see, where is he at right now? Oh god. He is not even at 16. What was the mineral line? That's just a little less than 2/3 of what you need to fully saturate your mineral line. CB's coming up. Dilator going with the 2 racks opening. Also getting that factory down, pretty standard play. Alright, he is currently researching warp gate. Good timing. There you go, he's pumping out probes again. That's great. Worker supply is at 22 versus Dilator's 19. He does have an economic lead up until, yeah, no, meals are there. So that pretty much evens it, I think. Going with 3 racks. I'm gonna guess that he is gonna go probably mass a few Marines and have a couple Sage tanks. We'll see. Does have Observer out. I love that. Going for that expansion. 7-minute mark is good timing. What I don't like about this is that and it's a good thing you're scouting right now. You still have time to cancel your Nexus in case you scout something differently. See what you see. Tech lab, reactor. 2 Sage tanks. And Marauder. We'll probably see a couple more Marauders out. Which isn't really going to do too well against the Stalker. Marauder's more of a hard counter to Zealots, so see how that plays out. Getting Immortals. Immortals are great against armored. As you can see here, without any upgrades, it does 50 against armor. So the Sage Tank and the Marauders are actually going to get chewed up. Doing some more scouting. This is fantastic. Let's take a look at your APM. Now, at this league, APM is really not that important. Frankly, honestly, I don't think it's too important to begin with. But it's just, in my opinion, it's just an indication to like how inactive, how idle you are. Because if you go with standard thinking, you should always be doing something. Alright, box, facility, 3 gateways. I would love to see proxy pylon, which I think you could do all the way over here, which is kind of odd. I don't know. I think you could risk getting it a lot closer. Alright, just a lot. Marines, Marauders, tanks. Fantastic. You have your observer on them, so you know they're pushing at us. Fantastic. He decided to hit them before the Sage Tank set. It's pretty solid play. Really glad you did that, since his unit composition is mainly Marauders, and since Marauders are armored units, they are going to just get eaten up by these mortals. I forgot what they were called. It's ridiculous. See, this right here, I'm actually not sure how much it costs. Let's see how much it costs. 25 minerals and 75 gas. You know how ridiculous, you know how cheap that is when you look at all the scouting information you get? So right now, he has no detection. He has no turrets up. So this is more than getting some money's worth right now. And I see so many players at this league that not only don't scout at all, but TOS players especially, they don't get their observer out. Got another robotics facility. This is a little confusing. I'd rather see a couple cannons. Like I said, some people, I don't know, I guess some people argue that by the time you need cannons, you're already losing. But, building a couple more gateways. Twilight Council, Dark Shrines, gain DTs. He is still going for a Marauder Sage Tank 4. If he, oh, look at this. This is great. I don't think Dilator is going to stand a chance, but then again, I don't really watch Protoss versus Terran build, so I'm not quite sure how this is actually going to hold up against. The wars, yeah. Alright. Grabbing that third, Dilator knows. And that looks like it's going to be his first target. And his units are just getting chewed up by those Immortals. Those Immortals do ridiculous damage. He has the +1. 4 PM more. This Dark Templar is actually going to do a lot of damage. He does 50 damage with +1 attack. And since there's no detection, at this point he's probably going to do a scan when he notices, hey, what the fuck, my units are getting attacked. And there's the scan. There's the snipe. That third is just getting pounded. And here you see Cain turtling up. Like I said, if he had just gotten a couple cannons earlier, this would have worked out better. Charge lots taking charge. Sniping that Sage Tank. Then attempting... Look at that, Dilator's in disbelief that his units are getting chomped down, so he thinks there's DTs and just wasted a good scan there. I mean, I guess it was reasonable. I mean, there's one DT out. Alright, seeing more Marauders, more Marines. Dilator needs this man out, and he is. He is flying off for his second. At 20 minutes in the game, that's really late. It's ridiculously late. More rules coming out. That's what I find very silly, is that people are getting hard countered, but they won't do anything about it. They just keep making same units. It's not even that they don't have the economy for it. At this point, this shit's mined out. Let's take a look at that unit count. 33. Oh, see, we need to make some more workers. Working off 2 bases now. Well, at this point, 1.5 with that many mineral fields, but you need to start making more workers, buddy. You need to saturate your fields. And you need to get rid of that SCB there. SCB is telling Red all he needs to know. Planetary Fortress going up. I don't even know why he's bothering. Oh well, yeah, never mind. Completely forgot. DTs are on the field, so that's actually a good investment. This observer is probably going to get sniped. Here comes the engagement. There's the stem. Buddy charge, lots to clean up. I think he just lost his observer there. Oh, he definitely needed to get that spot depot up. This might be GG, but I have a feeling that he's just gonna move shit over here. Even though he knows that he's already lost. Now some people might argue, well, hey, he's still come back. Yeah, sure, he's still come back. But this is like chess. The only way he'd come back is if Cain made a mistake. That's what happens in chess. In chess, after the opening, as you get through the mid-game, if you're in control from the get-go, so long as you don't make mistakes, you're gonna win that game. Red is floating a lot, and yes, he does have enough minerals, but he's not gonna get Marines in time, or whatever he decides that he wants to build in time to counter this. He is getting his bunker up. He does have some time as these Archons merge. 12-second merge, that's pretty quick. And here comes the charge. I wonder if he's just gonna fly this off to the corner. I don't know why he just didn't fly over here. And that is GG. There's not even GG. He just left. Well, anyways, that is just as you said when you sent me the replay. That is pretty solid play. What I would like to see from you is take a look at your end-game worker count. 36. Now, alright, so you're working off 2 base because you don't have any more minerals over here. You're already mined out. But over here, you're not saturated at all. Over here, you're very saturated over here actually. It's pretty good for the gold, but something to keep in mind. You want to get your worker count up. You should never stop producing workers, especially at this point. Yeah, I know you're winning, but you never know. He could have came back, especially if you pushed in at the wrong time. Other than that, your play was pretty solid, Cain. Good game. Dilator, if you ever stumble across this casting, you might want to take a closer look at what you were doing as compared to what he was doing. Frankly, yeah, I know you had a chance, but I just think it's BM to just float off to another place and try to rebuild. We know it's futile, and that was a bad spot anyways. I would have flew off over here. But anyways, yeah, again, solid play. I would have liked to see a closer pylon, because reality is, no one really scouts over here. Or at least from my experience when I watch games. But yes, that was a good play. Good job. It's very nice to see you carrying very well against his units. And yeah, keep up the good work. Keep gaming.